Libras, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Libras this week? Firstly, you have the Magician. Then you have the World, the Three of Pentacles, and Justice, all coming out together. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first, and then clarify and get more information out of them. But firstly, the Magician is all about manifestation and your ability to kind of manipulate and create your reality yourself. Some of you, this is old news, you're very aware of your abilities, you're very strong manifestors. Others of you are strengthening your skills. Others of you are seeing it play out this week. All of you are seeing it play out this week, but it's just more of there's a prominence in some way of this for it to be showing up with the Magician. You could have something in particular you're working on creating. You could have something that you manifested a while ago but haven't actually seen it in your 3D reality yet, but you know it's coming, it's happening this week. There's just kind of very magical feeling around, especially if your life has been kind of lacking magic. It's almost as if you've decided that you're going to look for it and create it more often. And then, like, some of you, it also feels almost like a dark night of the soul, kind of, or even maybe like just a feeling of things being very mundane and very meh. And then with the Magician, you're like, actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to create magic. I'm going to create the colour in a very grey world. I'm going to create more and manifest more for myself because there must be more to life. Like there's some type of revelation you've had recently where you're like, this isn't good enough, I'm going to manifest better. Which is, I think you're seeing it come in this week. The World card, the World is about completing a cycle. And that's, I feel as if you've completed a cycle where you've gone, yep, I know what I need to know, I learned what I needed to learn, and whether that be completing a cycle in your job, whether that be you finished up living in a certain country that you don't want to live in anymore, or because it is the World card, which can mean, you know, moving around the world. Some of you, it's you and a partner. There's something where you're like, okay, we need to put a stop to this. We need to either change or, you know, separate. If we aren't going to heal and move together, what are we doing? There's something where it's all very calm. So if you're watching this like, I don't want to leave my partner, it's not what I mean at all. It's something where you'll be watching this, those of you that resonates with, and you go, yep, that's what's happening. And you'll be very, like, at peace with it. There's some just, you're peacefully moving into the next phase, knowing that you aren't supposed to stay where you are right now. Then you have Three of Pentacles. Some of you, all of you, I say some of you a lot, but this should resonate with all of you. You're very skilled in some way. I don't know why I'm getting a map come through. The World card is next to it, but it's not anything to do with it. There's something about a map when it comes to your work, when it comes to your job. Maybe you're painting a map, I don't know. But with the Three of Pentacles, you're very skilled and you're very, like, technical. If you're drawings, it's technical drawing. If you're painting, or if you're, it's kind of like drawing, if you're, whatever it may be. I'm also getting archery come through, but it's like, maybe that's just a metaphor of like bullseye. You're gonna get that bullseye. There's a lot of natural skill, and then there's also a lot of crafted skill where you've really honed your talents. But they're showing this week. You might get to show off. For that to be showing up, I feel as if the World, also dancing's coming through, so all these different things coming through. Very creative energy though, and like getting to show people something that you spent thousands of hours, right? Like perfecting, almost. Nothing's perfect, but you were perfecting it. You get to now show what you were perfecting in private to the world. That might be why that map was there. Maybe you're traveling, showing people what you're capable of. Then you have the Justice card. Some of you, there is a contract that you'll be signing to travel, to create something. It's very lucrative. I don't know what that word even means, but it came through. that there is a very important contract coming in that you're not going to be confused about it, is what I'll say. It's very black and white. You'll know it's for you, you'll know you should take it, or you'll go, no, that's not for me. I'm just getting that saying come through, no is the full sentence. Also, you don't have to explain yourself, you don't have to give a good reason in others' eyes. No is the full sentence if you don't want to do something. However, this seems positive. Just to contradict myself. You have the moon with the Magician. Some of you have been secretly creating something. And that's why, like, that perfecting something in private to show it to the world, it's almost like something that you are a little bit like shy about. Like, you don't want people to know about it, you don't want them to not see you at your best, so you've been manifesting, creating, working for something behind the scenes that nobody knows about with the moon. But the moon is also very magical, just like the Magician. So whatever it is, you've been making magic, and there is now like a time to shine. The world next to this, you have almost all majors apart from one, so there is major things happening for you. Clarify the world. You have the Seven of Cups with the World. I don't know why I'm getting fake people. That just came through with the World card. There's something where you are going to have to kind of find peace with fake people, with people kind of not being their true selves, because it's almost as if they don't even know how to be their true selves. They're just doing what everyone else is doing because everyone else is doing it. And I know it's frustrating, but there's something where you're closing a cycle of caring. And like, some of you are like, I don't care about other people, and that's good, but there's also a sense of, at times you do. At times you're not realizing it, but people are bothering you, people getting under your skin. And I feel as if there is something about people judging you or trying to criticize you maybe in the past, but those are people that aren't even sure of who they are yet. They aren't even people yet. Like, obviously they are people, but I just mean that they're not even sure of who they want to be yet. They're just almost mimicking and copying what they're seeing others do. So you can't let someone's opinion of you that doesn't even know how to have an opinion of themselves get to you. And I just feel as if this could be based in the past, but with the Seven of Cups I feel as if you're going to notice people that are almost like carbon copies of people you've been around in the past. And it might, with the World card, I feel as if you're kind of leveling up now and going, yep, you're you, I'm me, that's your opinion, goodbye. There's something where you're learning to, like, I don't know, there's certain personalities that have been around you and that you're going to bump into again that are just not for you. There's very annoying energy around that. It's kind of negative for me to even be feeling that, but it's just very much like they don't have a thought for themselves. That's what's annoying me about this. There's someone that, or it's several people maybe with the Seven of Cups that have been around you. They don't have a thought for themselves. They can't think for themselves. If they've not read it in a book, if they've not been taught it in a school, it's not true and it can't be true. And there's something where you're going to bump into, or that's what they think, I mean, is that it can't be true if they've not learnt about it, or if they don't teach it in schools, it must be wrong. And I don't know, there's something where you're going to notice yourself maybe around these people a little bit more soon. And you're just going to have to kind of go, protective energy bubble. They're not going to bother me. I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to care. They're not going to listen to my opinion anyway. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are very lucky and are going to be working with friends soon though. You're going to be working with friends, working with people you've grown up with, or working with people that are very close to you. Sisters, brothers. I'm not necessarily recommending that, but I'm just saying that looks like you kind of are. Like going into business with someone. But it seems like play at the same time. You're able to keep it lighthearted, not keep it serious. And with the Justice card, I feel as if it will all be very balanced. You're both, it feels like you're one person in particular maybe, because you're both experienced in how to work with another person and keep it all 50-50 and keep everything fair and keep arguments out of the picture. Clarify the Justice card. 10 of Cups. Some of you, your family and justice, getting married, some of you, or signing contracts in some way that affects your home and family, and could be a house, right? Could be a marriage license, could be anything. There's a contract being signed, there's things being signed and like things being made formal and official, but there's happily ever after with that. So it's very, very nice. I'm getting Shrek come through and I can't ignore it because it's bothering me. Usually like something pops in my head, I'll let it go, but there's something about Shrek that I can't ignore. Like signing a contract, I don't know, there's something about that, and then Shrek and then the happily ever after. I don't know why I felt the need to share. Some of you maybe are all watching Shrek this week, right? I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Sorry if it was random. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tarot Tuesdays.